morning. How are you guys? Last class. Oh. Oh, thank you, Julie. Yes, I've enjoyed it as well. I will probably once everything settles in school and I kind of know what I do with my day, it will probably come back a little bit later for those of you who don't have to go to work until the afternoon or anything like that. So, but I'm a little bit sad as well. So with that said, hello, Minion. Oh. We are, let's start. Oh, our last day. You can lie down your backs. It's been a blast. Well, there's 110 on there if you miss me a lot to look at. But yes, we'll probably be back once everything is settled. I'm unsure what the school start times and stuff is going to be and how that staggering is going to work. Because I don't read emails. I don't care. I have no idea what goes on in school because I don't want to read the emails. I don't even know when they start. Somewhere next week. Okay, legs from side to side. Get your yawns out. I should care. Every year I say, this year I will care what the school says to me. And then every year, as soon as I get an email, I think, I don't, and I don't read it. Oh, we have to play football subs. Let's talk about emails I don't read. I'll fill in a form. I know, see? I didn't see this until yesterday. Okay, all the way back to the middle and hugging your knees. So we're going to do a little bit of everything to close off the morning classes for now. If you're from Beelings, that's going to start again soon, the Monday night class. I know. And for the rest, hopefully I'll be back. Okay, hugging your one leg, take the other leg to the floor, doesn't matter which one. Look, we're going to alternate it. Give it a little swirl in your joint. So we're going to do a little bit of everything, a little bit of abs, that plank sequence again we did yesterday. We'll only do that once. A little bit of a flow and a little bit of a twist. Okay, hugging that knee. Lift the other foot an inch off the floor. We're just going to switch, and you can roll up your shoulders. We're going to switch and grab because we're going to do loads of them. So squeeze up, switch and grab. Try and stay stable on your torso, so navel to spine. Switch and grab. Let that leg stretch out as you take it out. And just switch and grab at a relative pace. So not too slow, not too fast. And then squeeze it up. Oh, there's so many people writing on the thing and I can't see. Switch and grab, switch and grab. Are you okay with that hip? Clicking. You are clicking. Kick it out 45 degrees. And then just grab the leg you didn't have. So grab that one, take it all down, relax down, straighten out that leg to the ceiling. Give it a swirl in your hand. So don't, oh, my neck is so stiff. I think it's from the planks yesterday. I've got a new class. Well, it's only temporary on a Wednesday evening, but it finishes at 9, so it's really late. And it's a slow yoga class. And I have to keep doing slow yoga, which is a challenge. I'm getting used to it. And hold that. Roll up to that leg, squeeze your abs. Find that spot on your back where you're going to hover. So not go down from there. Lift the other foot off. We're going to switch and grab again. If your hip allows it. Is that better? I'm not hearing it.
No, it's not doing it now. Oh, a little bit.
So keep squeezing the abs. Oh, I forgot to press the button again. I'm really bad with this. Keep going, keep going. And then the other leg, grab that in again, roll down and circle that leg in your hand. Hug that knee in, nice and tight. So we're going to do this again without grabbing the leg, unless you want to grab the leg. So roll up, let go, lift the other foot an inch off the floor, and switch. Really hugging that knee in, if you can. Shoulders back and down. I'm doing Ola's nails today. Forgot to tell you.
Ola?
Yeah.
When?
Afternoon.
In between classes?
Yes.
Wow, full day.
I also do nails if you want to have gel nails done.
And driving to Cornwall in the morning.
I'm driving to Cornwall in the morning.
Not a bag packed. Fun
And grab the opposite leg, go down. So that's a lot tougher than the grab one. I hope you felt that. And straighten out. I feel guilty because we went away the previous time I couldn't do a nails.
It's always nice to see Ola.
Roll up. I know, it is always nice to see Ola. Opposite foot, let go, and switch. Squeeze. Stand that same spot on the floor. Almost done. Are you okay?
Yeah.
And grab your legs in, take a rest. Squeeze it in, take a rest. Why am I so out of breath?
It's quite warm in here.
Feet to the floor. It is warm, isn't it?
Yeah.
Feet to the floor and take your legs from side to side. Is it that? Is it that we're warm?
When it comes to the blind bit on that.
Let's do, shall we? And back to the middle. We're going to do 100. So we're going to do leg switches while we do it, or you can just keep your leg on the floor. So you're going to squeeze up. You can always hold on to your neck. Start 100. Start slow first. Feet underneath your knees. Slow. Litigious. I don't know if that is a word or what it means, but it's a beautiful word.
Litigious?
Yeah.
Does that mean legalistic?
I don't know. No.
Yeah, it does. A litigious society isn't that a society that sues each other?
No.
Is it not?
I don't know. Someone can help us. We're disabled when it comes to English.
I thought that was...
Now bounce your arms a little bit harder.
Oh. Maybe I'm wrong. Does litigious mean consistent?
Maybe. I think so.
I have to Google it now.
I keep using it a lot because it's a pretty word and I don't know what it means.
You should use it if you don't know what it means.
Oh, people think you're clever when you use big words.
No, they don't. If it's out of context.
Oh, that's so funny. Okay, now bring your legs in a block shape and continue with your 100s. You can hold on to your neck if you want to. Squeeze up. You can really bounce that arm.
It's bothering me now.
Louis is going to Google litigious. Keep bouncing, keep squeezing. You can send your legs out 45 degrees. Keep bouncing, keep squeezing. Louis.
Lending or too ready to take legal action to settle disputes.
Oh, that's not the right word. Come on, do your 100s, Louis. He's cheating by Googling.
But I know what word you were looking for, though. It's not litigious, it's something else.
And drop it down. Take your legs from side to side. Roll into a little ball and up onto your hands and knees. So we're going to start that same plank sequence we did yesterday, but we're only doing it to get into a flow. I'm taking out the side plank where you have to lift up your leg at the top. I can't do that. So onto your knees you go.
Onto your knees. I think people sometimes say religiously.
I don't care. I don't care that much.
If you do something consistently.
I don't care that much. Okay, send out your right leg and lift up your arm. If you are looking behind, if you're not looking towards the laptop, just turn around. So while Louis looking away.
Like I'm going to
lift up, navel to spine. Lift up the top leg. Squeeze it back a little bit. And we're going to take the arm over the head. Bring the knee in, squeeze. Changing it a little bit. Bring the knee in, squeeze. Send it out. In, squeeze. And turn back. Onto your hands, push back into plank. Find a nice little plank. And we're going to touch our shoulders. You can take your legs wide, that helps for the balance. I forgot to say that. And back to plank. Push into downward dog. Walk your legs wide so that they're on the side of the mat. Push it forward into plank again. And we're twisting. Yeah, you should. Sorry. Twist back and other side. And squeeze your bum. Tuck your navel to spine, twist. And again. And back to the middle, into plank. Knees down, elbows down. Push into dolphin. So walk your feet in so that your dolphin is comfortable, navel to spine. And you can pulse your shoulders back a little bit. Forwards into, let's wait for Louis.
No, you can do that.
No, you can stay. We're not in a rush. Okay, forwards into plank, low plank, hold. Navel to spine, push away from the shoulders. Shoulders back and down. Lift up into a plank. And push to downward dog. Will you be okay now?
I'll just down plank.
We're going to walk it forward.
Oh.
You can put your knees down and come in.
I'll just reset that.
Walk it forward. To bend legs at the front of the mat. Fold over your legs. You can sway from side to side if your back's a little bit stiff. Hands on your knees and roll it up all the way to the top. Shrug your shoulders back, hands into your hips, squeeze your bum, tuck your tailbone in. We're going to take a nice deep breath in, hands together, fingertips to the, not finger, to the ceiling, like a gun, wrist entwined, the second finger, shoulders shrug back and down. And you're going into a back bend where you're squeezing your bum and opening up your chest. You're not putting pressure in your lumbar spine. So you're going over a beach ball. And rotate back to the middle. Fold over your legs. Keep your legs bent. Once you're down, you can straighten out for that stretch. And breathe yourself down over your legs. Step back on your right leg, put that foot in a warrior two position. Sweep up into warrior two. Find your warrior two and hold. Squeeze your bum Hips forward, knees open, shoulders back and down, and hold. You're going to slide forward onto that leg, drop that elbow down, go into a side angle pose. So this finger tap is reaching for the opposite end of the room, and the back leg is strong. And if you try and straighten out from the toe to the fingertip, you've got quite a big stretch there. You can slide that bottom arm down if you can hold position, which means the chest stays open. You've got that twist in your torso. And sweep it all the way up to the top. Warrior two. Nice big bend. Back leg tucked in. Windmill your arms to the front of the mat and step it in to the front of the mat. Legs bend. Feet hip distance apart. Sweep the floor and lift up into chair. Hold chair level to spine. Heels down. Feet forward. Knees forward, and lift it up all the way to the top. Fingertips touching, shoulder blades shrugged back, tailbone in, reach for that back bend, open up the chest, squeeze the bum, and back to the top. Release into a forward bend. Keep the knees bent as you go down and then straighten out the legs once you're down. Only to where you can. Hold that stretch. Bend the knees, step back on your left leg. Into warrior two, foot flat on the floor. At the back. Open up, hips forward, back leg tucked in, front knee bend. Shoulders forward and hold. Squeeze. Slide it forward. Hold that slide and drop that elbow down onto the knee to go into side angle pose. Keep that chest open. Down to back, keep turning back. Arm over your head to the opposite corner of the room. Bend that front knee in, squeeze the bum, stretch it from toe to hand. And if you want, you can drop it down a little bit further into that extended side angle pose. And sweep it up all the way to the top into warrior. And that knee, sweep it to the front of the mat and that back foot in. Step it into the front of the mat and bend knees. Fold over your knees. Sweep the floor, chair pose. Feet forward, knees forward. Sit back into your chair. Knees rocking over the toes. Keep the heels down. Torso straight. Fold over your knees, straighten out into that stretch. Hands to the mat, step back to plank. Drop the knees and lift it up. Drop the knees, only the knees moving. Lift it up, drop, lift, one more time, keep it down and push back to child's pose. Onto your hands and knees. Push into a cat stretch and reverse into a cow. Lift up that chest, shoulders shrug back into a cat stretch. and into a cow. Then I want you to leave your right leg on the floor, lift up, turn onto the left side, I think. I think we've got the right way.
Yes.
I'm not sure.
On the other side.
Hold that side plank. This is nice. Squeeze the bum. Lift up, unless the sofa's in the way, lift up the foot in a straight line. Take your arms over your head and squeeze the knee in and take it back out. And squeeze the knee in and take it back out. And one more time, take it back out. Foot down and turn into plank. Just move my watch. Into plank. Take your legs a little bit wider for balance and do your shoulder touches. Back to plank. Forgot what's next. I'll keep the legs wide, twist. And back to the middle. Other side, twist. Able to spine. Back to the middle, twist. And one more time, twist. Back to the middle, push it back. To downward dog. We're going to skip the low plank dolphin sequence. So just walk it out, take your time to stretch. Navel spine. And walk it in to the front of the mat. Bend legs at the front of the mat, fold over your legs. Knees on your, hands on your knees, roll it up all the way to the top. Shrug your shoulders back. We're gonna quickly do a triangle. You can just move this triangle for a hip stretch. You can always keep the front leg bent. So from there, we're gonna step back. We're going to take a nice deep breath in, drop, bend the knees, hands to the mat, step back on your right leg into that warrior 2 foot more or less, sweep up into warrior 2, and then once you're up, straighten out that front leg. Now adjust your stride so that you can do a good triangle comfortably, hips forward, front leg engaged, and then you can always bend that front knee in if you struggle, arms out. We're going to slide to the leg that's turned forward. That's the left leg. Hold that. Squeeze your bum. Keep your torso straight. You should be able to keep yourself up with your internal obliques, external obliques. Drop down the bottom arm, lift up the top one, keep the chest open. Now you only go as far as you go, but don't lean into this standing leg. Just a light touch, navel to spine, and hold. You can look up to your hand. Take that arm over your head. Nice big stretch. Navel to spine. Lift it back up. And take it over again. Lift back up. And all the way up to the top. Bend the front knee in, into warrior 2. Just to windmill the arms all the way to the front of the mat. Turn that back foot in and step it into the front of the mat. Legs bent. Fold over your legs. Sweep the floor. Lift up into a chair pose. Sweep down again and straighten out your legs for a stretch. Step back on your left leg and windmill up into a warrior two. Straighten out that front leg. Make sure you're adjusted for triangle. Hips squeezed forward, arms out, shoulders relaxed. Slide and dip and hold. Again, don't lean into the standing leg. Keep your legs engaged and hold that. Chest open. We're going to slide that arm over the head for that stretch. And lift it back up. See if you can still hold that triangle position. And slide it over. You can look up underneath your armpit and lift it back up. Navel to spine. And sweep it up all the way to the top. Bend that front knee in. Into warrior two. Sweep the floor. Not the floor. Turn that back foot in and step it back to downward dog. Stretch it out. Find your stretch navel to spine. And hold your warrior. No, what's this? Downward dog.
Yep.
I'm losing it. I'm losing my brains. Just hold that stretch. You can walk it out if you don't want to hold that. Navel to spine. And just hold. Quite intense, isn't it? Knees to the floor. And turn yourself around onto your bottoms. I think we will be doing the roll down. We'll be doing a quick thigh stretch again. Cross your one leg over your other one. Push that knee back. This one is good for Louis. Hug in the opposite leg underneath the hamstring first. Squeeze this knee out with your elbow, and you can do little rolls to bring it in so that you can feel that stretch and don't jerk on it. This one, Louis? You like this one? No, back down. You missed it yesterday, didn't you, the class?
I did.
He was very grumpy the whole day because he didn't do the class. I don't know what's going to happen now that we've stopped.
If you sit all day, it makes such a difference.
We can always, I am thinking, I don't know what you guys are thinking. No, 9:30. I am thinking 9:30 when I get back from the school run. I don't know if anyone will be available for that. So please let me know what you think about that, because if that's a possibility, then I'll probably start that 2 weeks in from school once everything is settled. And I can see my timings.
I can feel today that I haven't done it yesterday.
Oh, really?
I'm much more stiff, yeah. Crazy, isn't it?
For those of you who want to stretch this further, grab it over your shin and hug it in, roll from side to side. Oh, you can really go for this. I'm going for it today because my hips are so stiff from this week's classes. And drop it down. Switch sides. So push that knee back 90 degrees. Use the elbow to push it back once you've lifted up. Bring in the leg. Grab under the hamstring first. And just roll. Whew, is all I'm going to say about this side. Oh, just roll it. Keep that lower back down. Small rolls. And enjoy that stretch. And if you are very flexible, by now you would be able to go over your shin to pull that in. And you can roll from side to side when you do that, because you can't circle because you're going to lift up your lower back. So just side to side over the shin. And let that happen. Squeeze it in. Squeeze it in. An easy pigeon. Think about it this way. This side does feel funny. And release it down. Feet down, soles of your feet together, let the knees fall open, and you can roll from side to side if you want. Our heart rate zone is back to normal.
Is it?
It was really high. Shrug the shoulders back, relax, take a nice deep breath in, arch the back, and then as you come down, tuck in the tailbone, tuck up the ribs, in the ribs, up the tailbone, drop your hands on your thighs and just hold it there, shoulders back and down, relax. You can close your eyes, keep this engaged, keep your abs engaged. The transfers, just let the inner thighs fall open. And then just slide the legs out in a loose V, in a loose diamond. So just slide it out a little bit in that loose diamond. And we're going to roll up. So take your arms over your head. Straighten out your legs if you know you're bad with a roll up. Don't do the loose diamond. And roll it up all the way to the top, nice and slow until you get to the top. And keep your legs in that diamond shape and just walk your hands forward. Once you're forward, just straighten out a little bit, pivot from the hips. And walk it back all the way to the top. You can keep your legs in that diamond. Hold on to your knees. Pull yourself up as strong as you can, shoulders back and down. And we're just going to do a little bit of back rolling. So you're going to flex the back. So you're going to roll down, use the abs not too far, and then bring it out and completely straighten out. Shrug the shoulders back. So try not to do this when you straighten out. Shrug them back and down. Keep them shrugged back and down. And roll as far as you can, round it out. And bring it up, shoulders back and down. So use the torso, don't use the shoulders. Nice and straight, nice and light. One more time, roll. Roll, roll, roll. You can bend a little more, can you? Tuck that elbow in, yes. You feel the difference?
Mm-hmm.
And straighten out, shrug the shoulders back. Relax. Hands into your chest, take a nice deep breath in. You're done. Not only done for today, done. Oh, it's such a sad day. Okay, so we will be back. Times will be different. Unless there's another worldwide lockdown. Have a lovely day. I will see you soon again. Thank you, Julia. It's been a blast. I will let you know on Facebook. Julia, Gillian will let you know but I'll let you know on Facebook if there is any time changes and when we will be back. Bye. Bye. Say bye, Minion.
Thank you. Bye.
Everyone's going to miss you as well. Bye.